Well, ladies and gentlemen, that interruption was my kid in middle school wanting to say that we're not supposed to pick her up at the dance tonight. She's coming home on the bus. But she wants us to be here so she can go to that birthday party later on. As I was saying, the New World Order wants to kill billions of us. And we're sitting around talking about what they are doing. And I hear a lot of stuff on the internet and other sources about something needs to be done. And I hear very little information about something that is being done. Not to say that things aren't being done. We just recognize that if there are things being done, every effort is made to keep it silent so the public does not know about it. This, in its efforts, is something that's being done. And we're not sitting around waiting for Jesus to come back and save us if this atrocities is raining down upon us. No, by the power of God that gives us breath, that gives us the ability to walk and to think, we're going to claim the power of God in our lives right now and say no longer do we need a Republican, whoever it is, sitting up talking about what they can do for us. We don't need a Democrat sitting up talking about what they can do for us as they go and get all these secret societies and make plans to mess over us as they have been doing all our natural lives. I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to accept that any longer. I want you to know that God is alive. God is alive, and you can allow God to live inside of you instead of that fear that has been planted in you from the day that you were born. Stand up for what's good. And what is good? What works for you? The dream that you have, that is what's good. And when I say you, I'm talking about every individual on the face of the earth. And the power that created you made it possible that that can happen. And the secret to it is to treat others like you want to be treated. That's the fantastic, absolute truth to having peace, prosperity, and joy in life. Everything has been given, all of the resources, including you and I, including our ideas that have been planted inside of us, to stand for what's right, and we don't have to worry about somebody sticking in a dollar, sticking in some gold, sticking in a silver, sticking in some what they call precious jewels to do anything to contaminate our thinking. So when you go to the polls to vote in November, you go to those polls and you vote right in wherever the state will permit it, right in God, the next president of the United States. And when they try to stick a Republican and a Democrat in there, whichever one they want to put in there, we want to have spoken by the power and the voice of God is that we are concerned as American citizens to make sure that whoever wants to represent us would guarantee to every American citizen food, clothing, shelter, education, complete education, health care, the greatest you can get, and a career of choice so that we can enjoy working and creating whatever role we play in the manifestation of these goods and services that we as people have determined are essential in our lives. By the power of God, I say, it is time out for people ripping the people off and causing parts of the population to have to lie, to cheat and steal, trying to survive. And the only solution that these who have created these problems have for it, prisons and jails. Crying shame that we've allowed them to get away for so long. But now the power is back because we are claiming it. And I know we're claiming it because I'm giving it to you. And if you accept it, God is with you. You go to those polls and vote because we want whoever goes into that office to know our concern is not sending jobs overseas. Our concern is not bringing all of these people together and trying to use the same old currency. Our concern is not trying to build up and have the greatest military on the face of the earth. Our concern is not trying to make sure that we're the most popular, most feared nation on the face of the earth. No. Our concern is that we become the light of life, not because we say it, but because we're living it. And we're living it because we've changed our minds from this old crap that we've been taught from these godless people. Till next time, Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate for basic human rights for all people, say bye-bye.